For 40 years, Coach Jack Bauerle has been at the helm of the University of Georgia's swimming and diving team. Over time, trends come and go, which is why Bauerle has adjusted the way his team practices, beginning with some yoga.
For us, it's not yoga as we see, like for relaxation. For them, we need to change sometimes the range of motion. You don't want to get stronger without range of motion. Otherwise, the whole aspect of strength gain is negated.
Yes, I've done a few sessions of yoga. I'm not quite as flexible as I'd like to be, but I'm working on it. Coaches have just noticed that we might not be as flexible as we could be.
The ones that do yoga are the ones that are already pretty strong, but they have a flexibility issue. In swimming, there's this thing called DPS, it's called distance per stroke, and a more flexible swimmer is going to get more distance per stroke, which isn't quite as important in the short races like the 50 and the 100, but in anything else, so 200, 400 or upwards, it's going to be an important thing just because you can go longer faster.
If we can have a stroke that's just that much longer, and we take a lot of strokes in a race, it might be the difference of someone making an Olympic team or not. I think there's a good change in it. They like it better and they compete better, but it's more fun.
While yoga improves flexibility and distance per stroke, the team still needs to get stronger, now with the aid of new technology.
When it comes to weight training, we started using tendos a long time ago, and we switched over about 4 years to a piece called GymAware. It's a little band that attaches to the weight, and it measures the bar speed. It auto-adjusts for the practice that day and for how they are feeling, and so it kind of lets them work at maximum power output based on the percentage that the computer on that day decides is best for them. It's an instant reward for them that makes them work a little harder.
What we do out of the pool is more important. We've been doing a lot of conditioning that we didn't do in previous years, and that's going to benefit really well later on this season.
We just spend so much time in the pool that I think giving the chance for us to work out outside of the pool is always a change up, something different, so it's always fun.
The smart, engaged athlete now has a lot of tools that 20 years ago you could only have if you had heart rate monitors, a big computer and a program, and nowadays there's a lot of smart watches that you can buy for a couple $100, put it on your wrist, and you just became a smarter athlete if you use the information well.
In addition to yoga and dry land, Coach Bauerle still has his sights set on the pool, where the team is swimming faster than ever.
Going fast at practice, racing in practice is just important. We have only so many opportunities to race in meets before we're expected to be in racing condition. For me, I just prefer the water. I prefer that consistency, just focusing on technique, turns, feel for the water. Getting in those repetitions in practice is what's most important.
When you come here every day, the goal is to always swim faster than you did yesterday, and that will help you swim faster in meets this year than you did last year.
Sports are motor memory. And if you do it, and you do it, and you do it, and then when it's important, you do it. I think in any sport, there are nuances and subtleties that you learn as you've been around for a while. We've changed our training. It's a little bit more quality-oriented rather than quantity. And I think because of that, we've become a better program.